Liverpool are out of the Champions League. Oh, man. Liverpool are out of the Champions League. We lost to PSG on penalties. Fair play to PSG. Good team. Good team, man. Really good team. I don't want to hear anyone, before I get into this one, I don't want to hear anyone blaming Darwin Núñez for this. Because Curtis Jones also missed a penalty. So I don't want to hear anyone blaming Darwin Núñez. It is their fault. Both of their faults that we lost this game. But we can't just blame Darwin. If we're going to blame Darwin, we've got to blame Curtis as well. But I don't know what happened. But one thing is that I don't want to keep getting called the best team in the world. Like, the best team in the world doesn't lose to Plymouth Argyle in the FA Cup and then lose to PSG in the Champions League round of 16. Now, that's twice in the last 2 years that we've it's twice in the last 2 years that we've been knocked out in the round of 16. I'm not saying this because we lost, but I didn't think we were going to win the Champions League. I didn't think we were going to win it. Thought Premier League, okay, we'll take it. Carabao Cup, we'll take it. But I thought Champions League, for Arne Slot's season, first season, might have been a step too far. Because at this moment in time, does this team look like winning the Champions League? With some of the quality that's in Europe? No. And my opinion is that we, as a team, like, the season we've had has been excellent. But, like, getting knocked out in the Champions League round of 16 just gives you a bit of a kick in the teeth. We played very well yesterday. We played very well. But penalties are a 50-50. You can either lose or win. There's no in between. Literally no in between. You lose or you win. There's no in between. Yeah. I don't know what went wrong over the two legs. Because we finished top of the group league for the Champions League. PSG looked like a different team. And they could be a candidate for winning the Champions League this season. Sorry, I've got to put this light on. There we go, that's better. Is that better or is that worse? Is that better? We'll keep that. But yeah, I think PSG are now one of the candidates to win the Champions League. But we were lucky to win the first leg. We were lucky to win the first leg. And, like, being knocked out of the Champions League gives you a kick in the teeth. But when it's the round of 16, it's not nice. It's not nice. Now, as a Liverpool fan over the last few years, if anyone should know how it feels getting knocked out of the Champions League in the final, it should be Liverpool fans. On two separate occasions over the last sort of 6 years, 7 years maybe, we have been knocked out of the Champions League by Real Madrid in the final. Kiev 2017, or was that 18? Kiev 2018 and Paris 20 2022. Now, yeah, to get knocked out the round of 16 in the Champions League when your team has been one of the best the whole season, it stings. It does. But we deserved it. And I'm not going to be one of them Liverpool fans or just fans altogether who goes, "Nah, we played really well over the 2 legs. Like, we didn't deserve to lose." No, we deserved to lose this. We deserve to lose this. And I think Diogo Jota's time at Liverpool might be up, because the display I saw from him last night was nothing short of shambolic. Darwin Núñez, his time is also up at Liverpool as well. Not blaming him for the full game. One of the penalties were his fault, but for the rest of the game, I can't blame him. We can't just scapegoat him every time we lose and he plays. That's not what happens. We can't just scapegoat him every time we lose. We can't just go, Darwin Núñez needs to go. We can't just do that every time we draw or lose. That's not how it goes. Honestly, even when Darwin Núñez comes on for like the last 10 minutes of a game, the fans will still blame him sometimes. It's ridiculous. But yeah, it stings you. Getting knocked out of the Champions League, full stop, stings you. But getting knocked out in the round of 16 to PSG, I just don't know. I mean, we should have maybe saw this coming after they beat Brest 7-1. 7-1. We should have probably saw this coming. But we've been knocked out of the Champions. We've been knocked out of Europe before Manchester United. I mean, it's two different competitions, so you can't really compare it, can you? But, yeah. I honestly don't know what to say, really. Yeah, it's not nice getting knocked out of the Champions League like this, especially on penalties. Yeah. And I'm not going to say anything like, "Oh, PSG are from Liga, they didn't deserve to win this, they're playing a Farmers League." I'm not going to say anything like that, because there's no point. PSG are also the better team as well. Across the 2 legs. And Corsana Slot makes the tactical mistake of subbing Dom Szoboszlai before penalties and extra time. Why did he do that? I don't know, but he's done that a few times. Yeah. I don't know why he did that. I really don't know, but he did the same thing when we drew against Villa. He brung Trent off when he was having a mad game. He does that for some reason, and I don't know why. But yeah, we've lost to PSG on penalties. And I thought yesterday's fixture was going to be harder than what Liverpool fans thought. I think a lot of Liverpool fans maybe took that for granted yesterday. But Anfield wasn't as fierce as what we thought it was going to be last night. But yeah, PSG weren't as good as we were in the sort of first 20 minutes, but after they scored their goal, that sort of just set the ball rolling, didn't it? They were the better team over the 2 legs. They were the better team in Paris. How he won that, I will never know. That will be a mystery forever. But the rules, I hate the rules in the Champions League now. Like, they need to bring away goals back. Not like it mattered in this case, but they really do need to bring away goals back. They do. It adds more drama to it. It adds more pressure. It adds more tension and excitement. Yeah. They need to bring away goals back. That was a mistake they made with this Champions League. They took away goals away, which was annoying. But we move on. Finish top of the league in Champions League and then get knocked out in the round of 16. I would have rather, honestly, Even if we'd have got knocked out in the semi-finals, I'd have been fine with that. It stings to get knocked out in the round of 16, it really does. 16 teams left. It honestly really does sting, because we were doing so well in the Champions League, then we lost to PSV, and then we went to get an easy draw. We get the reward of playing PSG. Honestly, it never comes in our favour, does it? We got Real Madrid. We got PSG in this latest round of 16. We got Real Madrid in the last round of 16. We played in the Champions League, which is about 2 years ago. 5-2 at home. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and be a sore loser. I'm not gonna do that. But I am I'm disappointed that this has happened, because we had the potential to get to the final. Now, if both don't play each other before the final, I'm gonna say it'll be a PSG Barcelona final. And good luck to both if that happens, because both have been very good this season. I admittedly haven't watched Liga at all this season. Neither. I watched one game in the Liga, and it was the El Clasico back in October. But apart from that, I haven't watched any of those leagues. I've just been mainly focused on the Prem, as you can tell. But yeah, good luck to both. And the title race in La Liga, man, it might be better than the Premier League title race. There's literally about 1 point between Atletico, Real and Barca. It's crazy. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace out.